Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm LJ with today's adventure stop here at the Magic Kingdom at the TTC, the Transportation and Ticket Center. Actually, I just got off this monorail, but this little video tour is not of the monorail. But I'll leave the link in the description down below because I found a retired 1980s Disney World monorail in the middle of the Nevada desert. And turns out that it's kind of a long story. It was bought over to be serviced over on the Strip. And so there was one that was painted green for the MGM, and there was one that was painted white with a blue stripe for the Bally's line. And it was used for about 10 years after they bought it here from Walt Disney World, and then it sat abandoned and vandalized in an empty field, and then it was moved out to a little town called Sandy Valley, right off of the town of Las Vegas. It's kind of a little far away, but the only thing it's really known for is a prison out there. So a private family owned it, and it was actually part of their front yard decoration. And they kept it for a few years, and recently they just sold it to a private party and brought it to California, where it's now being refurbished and pieced out piece by piece. And you can actually buy like a door that's been completely painted and refurbished and brought back to life. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go over to the Polynesian Resort for a walking tour. Are you ready for today's adventure? If you like this video, give it a nice like and thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome, subscribe down below. And let's head off to Disney's Polynesian Resort. Here we go. So as you exit the TTC, there's this little walkway, and there's signs that point towards it. Walkway to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, which is, I'm not sure why, one of the original resorts when Walt Disney World opened in 1971. I'm sure it looks a lot different from 1971, but sure is nice. Continuing on to the Polynesian Village Resort. And I probably should have did a little more research behind the actual Polynesian. I just know that I enjoyed visiting here. They had a luau at one time where it was a all-you-can-enjoy Hawaiian style dinner with like teriyaki chicken and coleslaw, or like Hawaiian style coleslaw, and pulled pork and all sorts of other stuff you can enjoy, including as much beer as you wanted if that's your thing. But since then, since 2020 came along, it is gone forever, for now at least. So you have quite a few of these long buildings, if you want to call them that. They're named different names. There they are there. They're building some sort of new building right over here in this area. I don't know if it belongs to the Polynesian or if it's the Grand Floridian, because there's a little walkway that connects the two now. But it's a big concrete building we'll see shortly that's being constructed kind of right over here in this area. And this is kind of where the old luau used to be as well. Resort has two pools, the lava pool and Oasis pool. You have the famous, no longer hidden, Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. Actually, called something else here. Trader Sam's Grotto here. Over at Disneyland, it's called Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. And you have the famous Kona Cafe with the Tongo Toast, and Ohana, which had the very similar food to the buffet with the fire dancing show. Now let's go check this out. But yeah, this is one of the original resorts that was completed in 1971 when this first opened, along with the Contemporary Resort across the way. And then later came the other resorts, the Grand Floridian and so forth and so on. But the main lobby is the shower off yonder. Let's go head over. We're gonna make our way over to the main ceremonial house, which is the main lobby. These little tiki torches, which are currently not lit. And this is considered a DVC resort now, where they added some over the water bungalows, which we'll see shortly over here, which cost quite a bit, but you can feel like you're in Polynesia or in Fiji with the little rooms just right on the water and your little private spa. And that building off yonder is the Tangaroa Terrace, not to be confused with Disneyland's Tangaroa Terrace, which is actually a quick service eatery restaurant. This is the great ceremonial house that I was speaking of, which also houses the monorail station. And this This is the backside of the pool area, and let me tell you, the smells that are emitting from this area, it smells so delicious. Whatever it is, I'm sure there's a kitchen back there that's cooking up all sorts of deliciousness. Hey, look, it's a Florida bunny. Hello, bunny. Bye, little bunny. Polynesian bunny. Oh, cool. Off in the distance over here by these doves, there's a red bird. These are cardinals. Look at the cardinals. Just like the baseball team. It's probably a male and female. I assume that's the female, and the brighter red one is the male most likely. It's springtime. So right over here by the lava pool, you'll find the infamous room in the Samoa building right there at the corner, room 1601. And that famous room is where John Lennon signed the papers to break up the Beatles. And you might think Yoko Ono was with him. Oh, my friends, no, that's not the case. He actually had his secretary, which was his mistress at the time, who was with him staying here, playing in the parks. And while the other three, signed their papers, John was dragging his feet a little bit, but that's where this room right here, 1601, that's where he signed the papers that officially broke up the Beatles. Let's make our way over to the Great Ceremonial House. And right outside in this patio area, this is the dining area for Captain Cook's, which is a quick service eatery here at the Polynesian Resort. That's some really good food there. And right outside here, it's hit or miss. This is the pineapple lanai, which you can get your Dole Whips, Dole Whip floats, everything that's Dole Whip deliciousness. And the hours are 10 to 10, but in my experience, sometimes it's hit or miss. Pin starter packs, autograph books for the meet and greets, other souvenir trinkets. Remember those? I'll give you a hint. It's of the Cinderella's castle. And all sorts of island gear. Oh, those are cool suitcases. I like that. How much is that? $159 for a carry-on. Magic bands. Mrs. Roper. For a sec, I thought this was a person standing there. Oh, and these are cool. I wish I could bring this back, but all I have is my backpack, and I don't think it's going to make the trip. For $17.99, pretty awesome. Ooh, a magnet. $12.99 for a magnet. I don't know about that. Hey, this is cool. Art. $39.99 for art. At least it's got the orange bird. That's pretty cool. Moving on. Yeah, the main lobby area, it's considered a DVC resort. So that's the sales desk over here, with the newest one being the Riviera. I'll leave a link in the description down below. I did a grounds tour of that early one morning. Over here in this area, you'll find the marina, which you can rent little boats that you can take out on Bay Lake and the Seven Seas Lagoon. Yeah, and the Seven Seas Lagoon is man-made. It took almost 3 years to excavate while they built the Magic Kingdom. And right over here, behind this little tiny door. Oh, sorry, this is Captain Cook's. Quick service eatery. It's been a few years. I apologize, but yes, down this little hall and past this little rock wall, you'll find a simple little door that's labeled Trader Sam's. All sorts of fun things going on in there. We won't go in there. And then down here is their marina that they were talking about. So you can rent those pontoon boats, and they're not really speed boats, but like little two-person boats that you can rent out here as well. I'm not sure what those are. I think those are for cast members to use. But I don't see the pontoon boats, nor the little two-person, I don't want to call them speed boats, but they're usually docked out here. Maybe they're not doing them right now. Moving on, moving forward. And earlier, as I was speaking, this is the way you take for the walkway to go to the Grand Floridian, which, again, Looks like this here was the former area of the luau, which is no longer. So this big structure here, this concrete structure, I don't know if that's part of this resort or the Grand Floridian. Maybe someone in the comments can answer that down below. I'm sure as time goes on, it'll evolve and come out, but I haven't done the research, so I have no idea what that is. So I probably should have did a little more digging before making this video. And also, can someone help me pronounce the name of this building? I have no idea. Aotearoa Monorail Station. That over there is the lava pool, and as we make our way around the corner here and off in the distance, there's the Grand Floridian. Gonna turn the right corner up here, and it's the newest addition to this resort, which is the DVC bungalows. And I haven't checked prices in the last couple of years, but I would estimate, depending on prices and availability, it would range anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 per night.
Well, the only thing that made me mad is because Zach was making it seem like
and white sandy beaches, just like it's found in the French Polynesia area. Right over there are the bungalows. The services and the check-in area, the front desk, little waiting area for the little ones while you're checking in, gives them a little entertainment. Love this entrance area at the valet, and the flames are on the tiki torches today. Right up above us is the monorail station. So hey, I'm LJ with today's adventure stop here at Disney's Polynesian Resort. If you like this video, give it a nice like and thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Subscribe below because it helps the YouTube algorithm share this video with you and more awesome people like you from throughout the world. Hey, thanks, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye, everyone.